Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family. You are my family. I don't have any real family. I have a mother in New York, so my social media people in my family. Please like, subscribe, follow. Uh, it really is important to my channel. I want to just say that Donald J. Trump has got more balls than Pluto, bigger balls than Pluto. He met with the California mayor and governor yesterday, and you can tell by his you know persona that he was extremely unhappy. He made it known verbally that he was unhappy with the way the mayor was running the city. At one point, he said, "Hey, are you going to let these people back to their, burned out homes to retrieve whatever property they can and start rebuilding?" And Mayor Barris goes, "Yeah, in 1 week." And Donald Trump said, "Well, a week is too long. Why a week?" And she goes, "I want to be safe." And Donald Trump said, "They're safe now. There's no more fire. What are you talking about a week? Why do you want to just put a week on people?" So that's Mayor Bass. That's the people you elect. And I hope California, I lived in California, and I got out of there because it's too liberal, and people are too liberal and communistic out there, and you're getting what you deserve. Some people don't deserve their houses to be burnt down, but some do. You deserve a governor that blows up dams, that doesn't fill up reservoirs, that doesn't let the water flow from up north. He has it diverted out into the Pacific Ocean, hundreds of millions of gallons of water that could be used to forage. They don't cut their forest, trim the dead brush off their forest. They haven't done that in like 30 to 40 years. They need to start to do that. It would prevent a lot of billion. And then they want the federal government to bail them out with billions of dollars. Well, the fire was, an act of God uh, that that happened, but the mayor that took off that was notified that the winds, Santa Ana winds, were going to be extremely strong, 80 to 100 miles an hour, which then they ended up being. And they asked her, could you please not cut the fire department budget? Lives will be lost if you cut the budget. And what did she do? She cut the budget. But they spend money on that monorail that goes to nowhere. $24 billion went to homelessness last year, and homelessness got 33% worse. So none of the people that needed the money ever got it. I don't know who keeps all this money. So you know how much $24 billion is? That could pull every homeless person, get them in an apartment uh, instantaneously if they desired to do that. But I don't know where the money went. There needs to be an investigation, please leave in the comments if you feel that California, the governor, because the Department of Treasury cuts a check to the governor disperses the funds, the mayor is in charge of dispersing funds and controlling her city budget of 6 million people. And do you think they need a criminal investigation on where all this money is going? You're getting money for fires. You're getting money for homelessness. You're getting money for a monorail that went to nowhere. You're just completely in debt. You don't protect your border. You protect sanctuary city immigration. You got woke ideology, your DEI, your critical race theory. I personally take offense to critical race theory for its reverse racism. I don't like racism towards me. I don't put it towards other people. I don't like it back towards me. So I don't want to hear how America sucks and how white people suck and they're the problem. You people are the problem that put this race in between everybody. We're not that racist. People are not that racist, and just everyday people. You're putting that onto people, and putting this ideology and pushing it down the throats of people. Telling children they're in the wrong body. God does not born anybody in the wrong body. It says, "Before you were substance, I knew you in the womb." Okay, I wonderfully creatively knit you together in your mother's womb. I was thrust upon you on my birth. You've been my God since the moment I've been born. He knows every hair on our head are numbered. And he knows every thought that we have. He says he'll perfect that which concerns us. So children might be going through a situation where they feel they're in the wrong body, but they need to be told, you're not in the wrong body, son or daughter. You're in the right body. You know, listen, if people end up to become homosexuals later in life, then that's fine. But you don't sexualize children at such a young age, showing them erect penises in books. And that's a fact that has occurred. Uh, Giving people hormones with children hormones without their parents' consent, or making decisions for children without involving the parents. The parents are in charge of how their children are raised. It is the parents' job, and a lot of parents do a great job. There's some parents out there that don't do a good job, but by far, most parents love their children and want the best for their children. And they don't want this ideology crammed down their throat anymore. Can't you tell? We voted it out. We voted out everything that you stand for. We voted out your ideology, your wokeness, your DEI, or this your transgender movement. We're not for that for children. If you become a transgender person after the age of 18, then you're a consented adult and you're making your own decisions. And then, listen, if that's the way you want to live your life, that's fine. I don't think God is happy with those people that end up to be homosexuals. God talks about that in the book of Exodus, where and talks about it in Proverbs, where people have unnatural feelings towards men, towards each man. That's immoral. It's wrong. But if you feel that it's right, then hey, listen, live your life, and I love you and wish the best for you. It's between you and God what you decide to do with your life. But if you feel that California has not, could you let me know in the comments? This is important. If you followed me this far, let me know in the comments if you feel California should have cut the fire budget, if they should increase it immediately, if they should let the water flow immediately, if they should start cleaning the forest brush immediately, if they, forget about the smelt fish. Who cares about a smelt fish? I care about people. I care about their homes, their property, their lives. I do care about them. I pray for them. And I'm going to say a prayer right now. Father, I pray for the people that are in North Carolina and in Tennessee, that are in Florida, and that are in California, that have had these hurricanes and natural disasters, water damage and fires. I pray for that they'll rebuild their property as quick as possible, Lord. That if you'll make their life easier, because if you don't, who will? Thank you for Donald Trump, and thank you for this new country that we have. It feels like a breath of fresh air to live in this country right now. I was extremely, extremely stressed out over our country, in the direction it was going. And I'm glad that it reversed course, and the whole globe is affected by this one president, Donald J. Trump. He has been anointed by God. If you can't tell that in Butler, Pennsylvania, when that bullet hit his ear, that a millimeter, it would have it hit his temple and blew his brains out the back of his head. So if you can't see the angels around Donald Trump in the act of God, even on the golf course when the second guy tried to fire on Donald Trump, the Secret Service immediately fired on him. He got in his vehicle and a lady got his license plate. He took off on a high-speed chase, and then he was later stopped by the police because of that lady uh, saying, giving the license plate and saying this the guy was suspicious. She did a great job. So that's all I want to say. I love you guys, and thank you for supporting my channel. And God bless you. And let me know in the comments what you think about what I've said, please. Thank you. I do read them, and I am very interested, and I'll comment back to you.